Did you ever hear something when you were younger and think to yourself, yeah, that makes sense, only to hear something completely different when you were older? Some of these things are hard to let go of, and we just want to try our best to continue believing. Well, I hate to break it to you, but there are probably a ton of things you heard when you were younger that were just plain wrong. Welcome everybody to It's All Viral. Nemo here, and today we're going to be counting down the top 10 lies you probably still believe till this day. Do us a favor guys, turn on your post notifications. It's super easy. All you have to do is click that bell, check that box, and you'll have every single It's All Viral video at your fingertips as soon as they go live. At the number 10 spot, the human body has 5 senses. This one definitely puts a new spin on that movie, The Sixth Sense. Ever since we start learning about senses of the human body, we're told that there are 5 senses: touch, taste, sight, smell, and sound. In fact, these 5 senses have been logged since all the way back to 300 BC. That makes it sound a little outdated, but it kind of is. While there is a ton of debate about how many senses there actually are, it's almost unanimously agreed upon by scientists that there are more than 5, with some saying there are up to 10 and others saying it's up to 21. So while we can't tell exactly how many senses there are, just know that your teachers were lying to you when they said there were only 5. The number 9 spot, the funny bone is a bone. Everyone knows exactly what it feels like to get hit in the funny bone. Well, if you want to be grammatically correct from now on, you'll have to call it your funny ulnar nerve, because that's exactly what it is. That spot by your elbow that causes that sensation when it's hit is actually a nerve that reacts in a strange way when it bumps into your humerus, which is what happens when you hit your funny bone. At our number 8 spot, cavemen lived in caves. The word caveman definitely suggests that early Homo sapiens lived in caves as shelter, but this actually wasn't the case. Despite the fact that this is where much of the art of the time was found, Neanderthals actually lived outside in small shelters, but there's no solid evidence suggesting that the caves were their primary home. Sure, some cavemen probably lived in caves, but the majority of them did not. At the number 7 spot is bats are blind. Aside from being demonized in popular culture, bats have had a pretty rough time with everyone thinking that they're blind or have bad eyesight. But this actually isn't the case at all. According to countless researchers and reports, bats actually have perfectly fine eyesight. Many people believe that they use echolocation as a replacement for their poor sight, but it's actually the opposite, as they use echolocation as an addition to their perfectly fine eyesight. So let's stop with the bat stereotypes already. They can see just fine and they're pretty adorable. Screw you, Dracula, for making bats seem so evil. Now at our number 6 spot, the North and South Pole. I hate to break it to you, but Santa actually lives in the South Pole. The explanation for this technicality is pretty complicated, so we can see why pretty much everyone just lies to kids about it, but we'll do our best to explain it. Despite the fact that the North Pole is located in the north end of the Earth and the South Pole is located in the south end of the Earth, there are properties of electromagnetic pulses they emit, causing them to act as giant magnets with each other, with the North Pole facing the southern hemisphere and vice versa. Because of this, the geographic North Pole actually corresponds to the magnetic South Pole, and the geographic South Pole corresponds to the magnetic North Pole, according to Essentials of College Physics. Did you know that? If so, try explaining that to a kid. At our number 5 spot is goldfish have a 3-second memory. I don't know who started this rumor, but it couldn't be more false. Various students have actually proven that there's nothing wrong with a goldfish's memory and that it's on par with other aquatic life. Whoever made this up probably just hated goldfish. At a number 4 spot, being a princess was luxurious. You may not have loved watching Disney princess movies as a kid, or maybe you still do, we're not judging you, but chances are you were under the impression that living as a princess back during the times those movies took place was luxurious, featuring tons of dresses, horses, and lavish castles. Well, I hate to break it to you, but that's the exact opposite of what it was like. Being royalty back in medieval times didn't save you from all the dark and filthy homes. It doesn't matter how pretty your castle was, chances are it was full of disease, dead bodies, and sewage. Still want to be a princess? I didn't think so. At our number 3 spot is being a pirate. Much like being a princess, pretty much everything you know about pirates is a lie. We grew up watching Captain Hook or Jack Sparrow, who are the quintessential movie pirates, but they're nowhere near the actual pirates of that time. Pirates didn't talk differently than normal people, there are no records of anyone walking the plank, and there wasn't even an ounce of proof that burying treasure was as much of a thing as fiction makes it out to be. At the number 2 spot is reading in dim light will damage your eyes. We're not actually sure where this rumor was from. While some parents would suggest that sitting too close to the TV would damage your eyesight, there were tons of kids who grew up thinking that reading a book while the lights were down would do the same. This is not true at all. Reading in dim light has no effect on your eyesight, and neither does eating carrots while we're at it. If you're having trouble reading at night, you should probably go see the eye doctor. Now last but very not least, at our number 1 spot, watching TV close to the screen will damage your eyesight. On the subject of damaging eyesight, let's put this rumor to rest. Watching TV close to the screen has no effect on your eyesight. And according to studies, the myth that sitting close to your TV is harmful stems from the 1960s, when a new television was introduced but recalled when it was discovered that the model emitted dangerous radiation if you got too close. Despite this model being recalled and destroyed, the myth that alt televisions had the same effect continued to grow. But no, sitting too close to the TV does not damage your eyes. And that pretty much wraps it up with this video, guys. Let us know what you thought of it in the comment section below. Do us a favor, hit the like button on the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on your post notifications. All you have to do is click the bell, check the box, and you will have every single It's All Viral video at your fingertips as soon as they go live. If you guys like this video and want more like it, there is a playlist in the description below. And if you guys have any suggestions for future top 10s, be sure to go to the link in the description, fill out the form, and who knows, it might make it into a future video. Thank you guys once again. This has been Nemo from It's All Viral, and I will talk to you guys on the next Top 10.